starting. So, Epic. We covered the dots, and you did not pick up the technology to do with XP yet. I think you were going to do
There
that.
we go. Yep. Let me just note that in there as well.
Other than that, let's take a look at the thing. Backgrounds we looked at. Abilities, attributes, etc. Tempers, yes. Take a look at that. Birthrights and frailties, you know yours. I'm gonna recheck them at some point. Merits and flaws looked at. What about specialties, in particular technology?
I haven't mentioned anything on that quite yet. So. Also, I didn't actually tell the others what my merits were, at least not for the stream. The thing with my merits is Art Affinity Primal. That's -2 on all of my Primal rolls. And Good Listener. I take a -2 difficulty when trying to ferret out, information from people. Goes well and well with my other part. Okay.
That's idiotically overpowered, but I'll allow it. We're gonna write it off as changeling bullshit.
Wait, what did he just get?
I'm gonna limit you on when exactly that is applicable, and I'm gonna try to be a cunt about it since you're only spending 1 point on it, but sure, go for it.
What did he pick up?
I'm a good listener. I ferret out information at -2 difficulty. It's great.
The demon shares how he really feels about his enslavement and what he would do to his master if he was free.
I mean, that's exactly what part of my Puka ability is, too.
Demon, I'm gonna say that this is essentially a supernatural aura, so actually that wouldn't work on a demon then. But it would work on most things. If you're okay with that.
I don't mind. However you want to do it. It's a 1-point merit.
Yeah.
I just thought it made sense for the character.
And the fact that it's ridiculously overpowered had nothing to do with it.
Actually, it really didn't. It's because it's so in line with what I'm doing with the character. Puka's ability is already a lot like that. So when you read over it, you'll see. So.
Okay.
So I don't think I mentioned it, but basically I put almost all my freebies into realms.
Yeah.
This means I got a bunch of realms.
I've been scrolling back and forth over your sheet as we've been talking, so everyone that wanted to see it probably by now knows everything we've put on there.
Okay. Alright. I have no idea what to do for an antithesis.
Well, let's start with the threshold.
Alright.
I think he picks a ravaging threshold because he's unsealed.
I did.
Rather than
I don't have to, but I did. And I chose that I destroy illusions.
Okay. Give me a page number so I can read it.
Let's see if it'll mention right on here real quick. Yep, 174. Oh, no, that's not it at all. It gave me a wrong page number. I don't remember which one it is. Antithesis.
I'm trying to hunt it down too.
I know what it does.
Found it. 263.
I'm past it. Good to know.
Yeah, I jumped past it too, and then I scrolled back up when I realized where I was.
Oh, Christ. Jesus fuck. Okay, then.
You're the one who destroys hopes and dreams. Congratulations.
Yay.
It is green.
Allied, how does that make you feel that this thing is in your court?
To be fair, I do not destroy hope.
I'm too far in already. It's just what else is gonna go wrong?
Okay,
I'm gonna hit
so
China.
antithesis. Maybe blind faith. I don't know. But no, that's
In
not the...
banality. Thing is, there would be a lot of blind faith in the world in a lot of ways.
There would be.
You know, given all this stuff, I think that someone revealing a secret he didn't already, or like someone showing him up with a secret he didn't already know.
That is something that's
That
done
might be something.
to him. You know what?
Yeah.
Being asked, just being forced to take something on faith or trust, or act on faith or trust. That kind of a thing.
Oh, fuck, that makes so much sense.
There we go. That's your antithesis.
Yep. You have to cross-check and verify everything.
Me having to actually take something on faith is banal to me.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I
You guys
really
do
hope
not.
you're really good at keeping notes, man.
So, what else are we forgetting? I think we've covered most things. Your mortal
I think we
life.
covered.
We didn't cover that yet. Who were you
Yes,
before you
I had
were
an
a
idea.
changeling? Okay.
The book gave me some recommendations earlier, and I found one that was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember where it mentioned it, though. Fuck me.
I mean, I don't remember what my idea was, but trust me, really good.
Oh, I just really liked it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, isn't it the beginning part of character creation where they like recommend stuff? If you go back
Say it
there and
was.
read through it.
Not really. Mortal Identity, page 146. Maybe you saw it under there.
Changeling identity and works. No, see it there. It was under some kind of weird. It was just under like describing something. The job was really simple. It made sense. I just remember one of the things mentioned was lawyer, but I don't see anything about lawyer anywhere.
Well,
Thought it might have been in the house a little part. Doesn't look like it is.
yeah.
Well, I'm just having 2 resource dots, so it's not something big.
It's not exactly hand to mouth either, so you're reasonably successful.
Yep. Wow, I just had a very horrible thought.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my character's a manager.
I fucking... You work at Walmart.
Exactly. I'm just a manager at Walmart. And the way I gain my glamour back sometimes is to literally destroy somebody's dreams.
You know, Annie, you've been doing a really great job. You are going places, and the places you are going include the unemployment office. Goodbye, you are fucking fired.
I love it.
I'm going to have to rewatch or re-listen to that.
Oh my god.
Hi,
I
Bob.
wish that someone who would make this a clip.
It's nice to see you again. You know, that barbecue was just great. Although, next time, make sure to actually get your meat correctly. I think my cousin got food poisoning.
Oh god.
I'm not sure you don't stink of the worm, honestly, given that. I will need to think carefully on that one, because I'm really not sure.
I'm not sure either. I don't know. But it is amazing and I want it. Ugh.
Oh,
I'm so glad I thought the idea of a manager. Yay.
holy crap. Okay, craft. Is your body ready? You're muted.
Probably.
He might still be getting water.
Off.
That too.
No, he wrote after he fucked off to get water.
I think those were basically at the same
I
time.
think he actually wrote literally right after saying be right back in water.
Yeah.
Oh,
To
You
make
know-
it extra confusing.
You know, this is gonna be great once we finally get past character creation.
I mean, dude. My revelry is awesome.
Pick a name and find a appropriate Walmart employee to slander as a monster while we wait for craft.
Just pick a random name. Name generator, I need you.
Also, what kind of a location would you like the freehold to actually be in? On the mortal side?
Anyone else read up on those yet?
I have. We already chose that it's gonna be a stronghold type freehold, but it's a question of, you know, what the
I know what the question is. I was asking if anyone else had actually read up on those because I read a little bit into it,
But it's not
Yeah.
about the freeholds. I'd already decided that. It's about what the entrances are gonna look like.
oh, the entrances are going to look like.
Yeah, like where do you go in from? Because clearly it's a powerful freehold and it's a stronghold, so it's gonna exist partially in the dreaming and partially in chimerical spaces in the autumn world. It's a question of what real place it intersects with. Especially since that place kind of also feeds the pooled resources to you.
Mm-hmm.
Allied? Thoughts? Come on, hook us up, Daddy. You have the bestest ideas. You're already my favorite.
I'm sorry, I'm still looking names. I'm really not caring.
Oh, you thought you were my favorite? Oh, fuck no.
No.
Allied!
I'm not caring.
Allied! Tell us where we put the freehold so I know how fucked you are. Is he not here?
Might not be.
He might not be, since he also wrote "Be right back," but you corrected him on where to write it.
Christ. I
I
mean,
mean, the thing that jumps out most pressingly to me is that one, the library and museum.
but would that gather 4 resources?
Yeah, that's the big
Oh.
question.
No, it wouldn't. That is your answer. No.
The
Yeah,
aquarium, maybe.
maybe the zoo.
I'm not even sure on those.
I mean, clearly.
Those usually are seasonal places, so for a while they'd work, but
I mean,
Hmm.
with 4 resources, it's like it's a company that owns the aquarium, and the aquarium was, for example, successful enough to leverage the cash into acquiring some other things to even it out some, that kind of a thing. So it wouldn't be just that, it would just be the most central part of those, you know. So if that got fucked up, the resource would also get limited.
Hmm.
I'm just saying it's probably someplace that can at least potentially earn some kind of cash flow.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
I think the aquarium is probably our best bet. Either that or either the aquarium or the zoo, because those are the only ones that are likely to get that sort of influx. And bad Nyaxi,
What
bad
about
craft law.
what about here?
What? The most banal place in the U.S. of A.
I mean, you could sell license plates. Epic could be the manager. Crack the whip.
Oh God.
Oh my fucking god, I'm just imagining him walking down the aisle while a whole lot of black people are hunched over tables. You thought slavery was abolished, you scum! Think again! This is the good old US of A like in the olden days. Make those fucking license plates.
you! I go to a perfectly fine piece of license plate. This looks like shit!
Solitary confinement, 2 days!
Oh, God.
If it was an
I can never
unseelie
tell the truth.
freehold.
Yeah, if it was an unseelie freehold that might fly, but I don't think for a sealy freehold it would fly.
I mean, Allied does believe in people being in their proper place, and you know.
And I mean, if
Oh,
it's
God.
shit, well, into the hole they go.
So the freehold's at the jail, right?
To be fair, if we put it at the jail, it'll be immensely hard to actually sabotage it.
A good chunk of your sanctity will come from the mortal side reinforcements. It's just gonna be assumed that they protect you as well, and you have authorization to go in. You did want a stronghold type freehold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that will protect our resources very well, too.
Yeah,
Those
it
things
would.
often are given money directly from the government. There's not really any way to, you know,
The only way to really
change that.
Yeah, you would be like a private firm that runs the jail for the government that is being fed a lot of money for every prisoner, while you use them to make your license plates.
Are we a black site now? Is that what we are?
What the fuck happened when I was gone?
This is just a prison. That's how it works.
Yeah, we swear, totally.
No, that's just how it works.
Oh, God. If it is a prison, I'm just imagining how banal the entire damn place is if it's just a factory.
It's
prison.
fine, you can take
Oh.
banality if you dash through to the chimerical parts of the freehold.
I mean, there's a reason I am the manager. I'm a grump.
We just go in the back way that doesn't actually involve stepping on the grounds for more than 5 minutes. You insane person.
I get to prove my superiority at every turn, too.
The whip
I
cracks
think
out
that's
of
what-
love.
Oh, God.
So, guys, question. Also, what the fuck happened when I was gone? Like, really, what the fuck?
We were trying to figure out where the freehold would go, and then all of a sudden we're going to be in a prison, which means that everyone but that anyone who isn't freaking our grump over here, Epic, has to go in a back way and just like run in because the entire damn location is soaked with banality.
Well, I get to go around being the manager of said prison.
I mean, well, no, I mean, there's still hopes and dreams in prisons. Some people hope they
No
won't,
hope.
you know.
Prison is where hopes and dreams go to die, man. Don't even
Well,
try it.
that's after the court sentencing of and you find out you're in jail for life.
I mean, I'm just
To be fair,
imagining why does the fucking warden presenting them through a glass fucking ceiling with his noble visage eternally out of reach, free and untouchable.
God. Oh, God.
I will say, this idea is both all kinds of amazing and some kinds of bad.
Yeah.
I'm down with us having to have a prison riot. Because Epic went too far with the whipping.
Don't, please. I don't want to clean a prison, please.
We're not gonna kill the prison. We're just gonna kill the prisoners. We don't always get more.
Not kill.
You,
God damn it.
Craft, you might need to work a little to maintain harmony in Supermax.
Yeah. Don't talk to me like this.
You will also heavily cut down on the traffic from Changeling visitors if it's in that crappy a place,
We
banality-wise.
can always pick Turner Field.
What's in Turner Field?
It's a baseball field.
Ah,
Right there. Atlanta Braves, home site.
sure, maybe you own a baseball team and assorted advertising around that. That could work for resources and could be a site. Probably
every
low
time our team
banality.
loses- Does that mean every time our team loses in with the home field advantage, like we just all suffer a bunch of banality?
No, you just feel the balefires flicker for a moment as hopes and dreams die in the city.
How about the center for puppetry arts? Fucking puppets everywhere.
I really want us to be.
that doesn't fit resources for.
I really want us to be.
Oh, so that's a boring idea. Fuck that. Fucking puppet.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah, we have
Do I-
CNN studio.
You don't have enough
No.
resources for that.
Yeah, no.
You don't own part of CNN. No.
Right.
That Trusty Bonnie, what the fuck is this shit?
What did you find?
Nothing!
Okay.
I haven't hit save changes yet. I'm surprised you can see it.
This is the most genius way to fuck with my head without me being able to cut you for it, since this is motherfucking changeling that I've seen to date.
Do epic. Do.
Okay, the gloves are coming off. You can have 2 destiny points instead of 1 for that, and I will fuck you at every turn.
Please no. I don't want the party to eat like cursed 3 for an extra destiny point.
Oh, the enemy was already gonna have a personal destiny point anyway, even if you only had 1.
Yeah.
So guys, meet my character. Her name's Christy. Nice to meet you.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you're one of those cosplayers.
Yeah,
actually see the
totally.
people
A
like
cosplayer.
Do you want to take seeming instead of your other flaws and just crank it to 5 or something?
I think you're going to break him.
Oh yes, I see somebody else is openly a fae in public. I approve.
Well, at least this way he can pass it off as being a fucking cosplayer.
Okay,
You know
so
what's even funnier? You know how fucking monotone that fucking epic character is? He's a fucking manager, and he goes around with cat ears. Yeah, when he gives us one,
okay,
he puts
you know what? No, never mind. I'm gonna be merciful because honestly, this is creative. I want to kill you, but you're not silly, so you're doing it right. I'll allow it. So yeah, I'm not gonna give you an extra destiny point, but I'm not gonna fuck you. We're just gonna keep it 1 on both sides. And if you manage to pull off a save that is unholy amazing, I will give you the possibility of earning another destiny point. Essentially, a situation where you really needed to use one but managed to do without one. You know?
Like most of us are chained up in cold iron or something, and then we manage to get out.
Oh yes,
No,
from the
that's
basement.
possible, dude.
But yeah. So guys, this is what I planned for from the first time of reading up Apuka.
Oh god.
Would be a cat person.
Middle
I would be a cat person.
middle fucking management furry. God save us.
God bless us.
They get away with it because they're good at their job. We can always just make epic.
I
as an
just
example
want to say something before we move on. Every day we drift further from God.
God, God stays in heaven because he fears his creations.
Okay, I think that covers that part. So, craft. Let's run through this. I see that your physical is primary and mental secondary, and the math does seem to line up.
I haven't spent all my freebies or XP yet.
Okay. Let's see.
Because I was looking at the magic stuff, and I'm not really sure what to do.
Okay, good. Talents are clearly primary. One of them has been ticked up with something to 4.
Oh yeah, I used one on 2 freebie points on talents for empathy there.
Okay, and you have ticked up one of the skills as well. And in
In the
knowledges, you took enigmas as well. Okay. So far so good. Let me consult the list.
So if you look at willpower, you'll see I've brought that up with some freebies.
We'll get to freebies. Okay, so so you're a wilder, you went for glamour. What about your legacy? What does Wanderer do?
It's a you take care of people kind of thing. I don't remember the page, but
Yeah, I found it. Okay. That seems good enough, and that makes you a Sealy because you're writing that in as your primary, right?
yeah, I'm Sealy. I'm not gonna be a cunt. I feel like the unseelie stuff were too cunty for a bogan. Maybe I'm just don't like being the cunty bogans. We're like, I clean for you, and then I'm gonna fuck you over. You pay for this shit now, motherfucker. You're gonna pay hard. You never asked me to do this. I did this for you, but
Yes,
I know you need it.
yes. In terms of the Unseelie Legacy, I think Peacock is better because
Yeah, for the crafting.
you care more about essentially, making others feel good than just being hedonistic yourself. And that ties in with trying to show others that, you're awesome at helping people.
Yeah. And then if I was unseelie, I would also, anyways, tell them what I did for them after I did it, to show off and to get my fucking payment.
Okay then. Next up, freebies. You have spent 8. 4 on willpower and 4 on a dot of skills and a dot of talents.
Yep. Want me to specify which? Because you saw the empathy one, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not important.
okay.
Okay. So then we have 7 left over. Do you want to take any merits or flaws?
Since I don't think we have a healer in this party, do we?
Not really.
And there was that art aptitude thingy, right?
That would cost 5. You could take that for spring.
Yeah, and then you just get spring to level 3. And then I just make healing potions, basically, with my prop.
Okay, sure.
Is it, or is that...
That is 5 points. So you'd have 2 left over.
Any good flaws for me?
Flaws aren't meant to be good, actually.
You know how
Flaws are
I
something
meant.
you have to roleplay around
Yeah, he
and
means
roleplay
fitting,
through,
I think.
not use to get a leg up.
Shut the fuck up. I know what I'm talking about. Any flaws that fit my character, then, you fucking assholes. Need to be specific.
I mean, echoes.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, psychic vampire. You could just go around helping people and slowly suck the life out of them. In payment.
I'm not unseelie.
Are you sure you don't want to switch though?
People usually don't like unseelie bogans.
Details.
Details? Why the fuck am I in this fucking freehold?
I am a benevolent
Crap.
lord. You may come to
Crap,
me.
crap, remember, we have Epic the middle management furry. Nothing you do can be more extreme than that.
Yes, I just suck out the life of people around me as payment for helping them. Well,
Still
when they
not
never
as
ask.
bad.
Still not
When
as
they
bad.
never...
Epic doesn't actually
Look,
get anything by sucking the life out of everyone else.
He just
Look,
does it for fun.
Yeah,
I
he does it for kicks.
Look, I just help you. You never asked. You didn't even know I helped you. And then I come and tell you, look, dude, I did this thing for you.
It's okay, crap. We understand. We still love you.
I'm not seeing any flaw that would really... Actually, soft-hearted maybe.
Soft-hearted for a bogan. I can't hurt people. Yeah, that fits really good with the frailty too. Like, I really don't... I need to help people in need. That need my help. need it.
But I really
Good
need
God.
changeling blood for my Why don't you
Oh,
come with
there
me,
you go.
my friend?
Oh,
My
God.
superiors will punish me if I don't have at least some samples by the end of tonight.
Dear God. I mean, I have good
I mean,
perception
Epic has
empathy.
curiosity. Nothing that you pick can be worse than that.
Oh fuck, rip Epic.
He could take.
I mean, Armand.
Curiosity is 2 points, right?
The Tremere are impressed. They turn him on the spot.
Yeah, you could combine curiosity with extreme echoes craft. That would be worse.
Extreme what?
Extreme echoes.
I mean, if you spend glamour, mortals just follow you like the Pied Piper, right?
What page is Echoes now again?
Naxi copy pasted it.
Oh, that one, right.
Wherever you do mush. Wow.
That's just a list of random effects that you can pick from, or examples.
And no, you don't just pick one. You have to pick multiple, I think, to 5 points.
Now, given that it's an escalation of quality, I don't think you have to up the quantity because it's a single flaw.
No, you
Escalations
actually
generally
have
do
to,
involve previous levels.
You get actually all of them. The previous levels have their own descriptions.
The effects of this flaw are cumulative. No, Aru, you are absolutely fucking wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I'll accept that.
Dear God.
I mean, how bad could it be?
Curiosity combined with this.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, that church. I
Should be
really
fine.
wonder what's in that church. I must look inside the church.
I mean, on the other hand, Craft, you also can't botch if you have a 4-leaf clover. Take it.
It makes people who have them immune to your arts, though.
Cold iron people are immune to my arts.
I mean,
Like-
what are the chances that whatever is hunting you might have cold iron on them?
Almost certain.
Yeah, right. There's not a good chance, right? There's this small chance that they don't, that they're actually retarded.
I mean, if you
It's
sense
like
cold iron on them, or if they try to talk with you first for whatever reason, they might not bring it with them on the first meeting. There are reasons. Vampires aren't idiots. They might not want to aggro you, because that's a declaration of intent if you bring it.
More than just declaration of intent.
Dear God.
Owning cold iron is almost a capital offense. So it's a bit more than just a declaration.
Well, that's for, you know, changelings. If they build the fence out of cold iron, then it's like, oh, I didn't oh no. Oh dear, are you in pain? Come inside, you'll be safe in here.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot of stuff to watch out for if you take all 5 points.
Dear God.
So,
Like,
Craft,
even the
any thoughts?
Let's not. Let's not.
Are you taking any flaws? You could go on Sealy and take Fallen Noble.
Jesus fuck.
I hate to say this, Craft, but wrong. But can you like make a decision on these if you're gonna go for them?
Looking. Can I be oath-bound to allied, maybe? Just housekeeper oath. Or something. Bullshit like that.
You can.
Since I'm
That's a relatively
like, because I do have a title, the lowest level one,
yes, but
but
that just carries obligations with it. It doesn't give you automatic points for northbound flow. It's just an expectation that goes with the title.
like I am the official housekeeper was the kind of thinking I was doing with that title.
Would you be of the same house as Allied then?
Is it too bad if I'm a commoner?
Not really, no. I mean, Allied might look down on you and others won't treat you as anything special, but the nobility, I mean, it's like Renaissance when nobility still mattered a great deal, but it was slowly loosening its grip as an idea kind of thing, I guess. So, people will give a fuck, sure, but it's mostly that it's good for those that have a title, not that you're an Untermensch to everyone that doesn't as well. It's just that everyone else will look down on you.
Wow.
At least a bit, yeah.
I mean, I think
mean, it could be
everyone has a
worse.
title here, so... Do you want to be everyone's favorite whipping boy? Take the chamber pot, Bogan. I'm done with it.
Yeah, God.
Don't insult the one who
I
cleans
need
your
help.
room and cooks your food.
Could you
don't
could
wanna
you
know
take
what they
over
can
my
do.
shift for today?
Jesus Christ. This is not how Bogans works, motherfuckers. Let me do my thing, and I will not interfere with your things. God damn.
Well, Craft. Flaws? Flaws? It's actually midnight already.
That's not my fault that fucking Roll20 wasn't working before.
It isn't, but... in like 10 minutes on flaws. Well, 5 at least.
Yeah, we're almost done. Just need you.
Yeah, we're so close. We might actually be able
You
to
can do it,
play
Craft.
next week. I never thought this moment would come. We are so close. It might actually happen. You don't understand. Please, Craft. I'm begging
You can just
you.
not pick any flaws. That is a valid thing you can do.
Which one is gonna fucking crash now because she changed it, boss?
Or-
Craft, it's a mini campaign. Pick some flaws to make shit fun. Look at what I did. Have
Look, take
fun.
Dark Fate. Make sure you die horribly.
I think that means he's one of the first people to get snatched.
His death is how we know we're being hunted. Ah, fuck, so he's the danger boy.
Wow.
We use him as a canary.
If he dies in the hallway, we shouldn't go down it.
I could swing Dark
Strangely,
Fate.
none of us get any kind of banality or anything for a possible cause of his death. Who knew?
No, you would still get banality if you used him as canary deliberately, but I can swing Dark Fate. Even if you win, I can swing Dark Fate.
Wow. Wow.
I've set it up. I can arrange for you to die horribly.
So, what do you think? You want to go
You're
for Dark
playing
Fate?
for almost to die horribly. Oh god.
It's one of the simplest ones to do. It just means you die horribly.
I mean, we're all gonna die horribly in this campaign fucking anyway, so you might as well get XP for it, Crab.
Watch us fucking succeed greatly, and then I just die anyways.
You die of a heart
Oh,
attack because there's nothing left that can kill you.
Craft, you're a commoner. You're supposed to die horribly for your lords. It's
Fuck
fine.
yeah. Good god. It's like when the people ordered me around so much that I just
He
fucking
just kills himself. There's his
Oh.
dark. He got this,
What
bro.
the
Come on.
fine.
I know who kills you.
Wow.
I know who
Who
I
kills
used
him?
this for. I'm not gonna tell you. But I just want you to remember this moment, that at this moment, before we had ever played, I had already planned for it.
So you picked Dark Fate, have you?
So
then?
you can also take Sid's Curse. You just take 2 points of banality. 5-point flaw every time you gain 1.
Can I take
I
two
can,
5
I can get rid of Banality.
No, you
from
can
these
take
people.
2 5-point flaws. You're limited to max of 7 points of flaws.
Yes, I know that. I was just saying, if you didn't want the Dark Fate. It's just simple stuff, is what I'm looking at.
Curse. C-Day Curse is easy. 2 points instead of 1 point of banality. When will I ever
It would be
get
really
banality
simple,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck it.
maybe simple.
C-Day Curse.
Wuss.
Fuck you. I'll take that.
I'll be honest.
Echoes too,
I would be pretty tempted to take that 5-point flaw. Except I like having my character survive. I have a role to fulfill, you know?
I would have took Dark Fate if I didn't expect to die in the first session because of it.
Thus leaving
Considering
us,
I'm already-
leaving us without a lord. Please no.
Are you sure
You're
you're
allowed
not
to
gonna
take
take
Dark
Dark Fatecraft? This wouldn't hit until the end of the campaign.
This is true. It would just mean that you die, you know, probably near the end, especially on a mini campaign.
Yeah,
You can
I
die
mean,
as a hero craft.
I mean, you would start risking that because I would start throwing things in your path that would lead to your inevitable demise eventually, but not immediately. It would be towards the second half.
And it's not impossible for you to survive those situations. It's just that if you do survive all of them, you're still going to die.
I mean, if nothing else, I actually have to wonder if the Fate can remove a Dark Fate flaw with Fate Fire after a
I don't
fashion.
think so.
I don't think we'd be permitted to get away with that. And even if they could, I don't think we'd be permitted to do that.
If you were to unleash something like both Soothsay and Naming at the same time to reforge his soul into something else, there is a chance that might fix him or mutate him into something horrible.
Do both at the same time.
Can I go for option 2 instead? Sounds fine.
Guys, stop.
So,
Good God.
but yeah, just need an
Echoes?
answer for after.
Oh,
Yes, fuck it. Let's do this.
Took
I-
echoes?
oh my fucking god.
It's not that bad. There are not many
Really?
superstitious people in this world, right?
Really?
Right.
Taking Haunted?
Oh, you poor fool.
I mean, look. It's fine.
I'm
Don't
so
worry about
proud
it.
of you, Pengu. There's a braver man than I.
If I were brave, I would take 5 points. Go fuck it. Take me be red cap too. Just eat people for life.
Okay, so
Wow.
you have 9 freebie points left. Where do those go?
Let me just open the freebie cost.
Or the free cost, or just ask me. I have the book open.
You have the book open.
I'm surprised he went for echoes myself. That's just so much stuff.
No, it's just level 2 point flaw. It's fine. It's not all of them.
Oh,
Fine.
just the 2 point?
Yeah, it's weak sauce.
It's an
It's plenty.
He'll make it enough with the fucking luck die. I know.
I mean,
But
that 2 point
fine.
flaw is pretty major. Anyone knowing your full name just gets to go, fuck you. You get to do 3 tasks for me.
1,000-year-old
You get to play Genie now.
1,000-year-old elder. What are the chances they've heard the old tales? Gee, they were around when the shattering was happening. What do you think?
Yeah.
The
So-
chamber boy is going to be the ultimate spy for the elders.
You could just buy 3 more points of glamour with that if you wanted to. Or realms are 2 per dot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Realms?
Mm-hmm. Like one more actor, one more prop. Make it nice, good.
You could technically with what's left, you could actually also buy another art, or yeah, another art. Realms are 2 points, arts are 5.
5 for Nart seems rather much.
That's what I thought.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? Craft.
I have 5 left, right?
Yes.
Crafting 4.
Go ahead. Then you have 3 left. Alright, those were the 5 minutes I set. So, in case you still couldn't make up your mind.
Oh, wow. So rude. One more stealth. And
Okay, then you
one
have
other
1 left.
background.
You can buy a background or willpower point.
Just another background, I think.
Okay, into what?
Another on the Dreamers.
Okay then, emergency stash. Okay, so we've covered that. I think we've nearly done all of the things. There, we still have specialties we're gonna cover when they come up, for those things that must have them. Fuck it. Because I don't think anyone has given much thought to those.
I was thinking wood for mine, but
We'll see.
okay.
Don't sweat it. Threshold. How do you gather glamour?
The easiest way. Kick.
Okay, what's the easiest bloody way?
You could just take help those in need or something like that. Since you're like a
Literally.
manservant anyway.
Wow, okay too. Yeah, that's literally my favorite though. Like really, I cannot resist helping people in need.
Really should have got the Dark Claw fate with that then, boss.
I get fucked by the vampire. He succeeds on his fucking manipulation empathy. I think he really needs it.
Your dark fate wouldn't be to die by the hands of the vampire itself. If you took it. That's too obvious and too boring and too on the nose. And I feel like dark fate should be, yeah, you're fucked anyway, but you can still win at the mission, not you're doomed to fail anyway.
I think at that point you become a breeding slave for the for the werewolves or something.
Wow.
I'm not gonna comment on what I thought it was gonna be, because he might still pick
Damn
it.
it, or
Yes, Craft?
yes. Where were the thresholds?
261.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could also go for those on 263. Like, exploit dependence.
Damn it, yeah. I am a nice person. I am a silly Nazi. It's fine.
You can
I'm
come
not
up
an
with your
unseelie cop.
own. It doesn't have to be one of these, but you have to pick a thing. That, as in your preferred way of gathering glamour, is what I mean. You can still do it in other ways, you just have a way that's, you know, what you usually go for.
Yeah, hoping that was in need. Easy enough.
Same as mine.
Yep.
Okay, and I think we still have to handle your experience and your arts. So you wanted to take Spring to 3. Are you gonna use... Okay. Are there any other arts you want, first of all?
Um. There was the fuck. This book is so hard to navigate when you're not familiar.
What was it called? What did it do? I can help you find it.
It's the you could use it to like do things with people. Well, not specifically people, but you know, it's for social interactions, like social interactions.
Like Sovereign?
Not. I don't think it was that one. It was like nicer, not like you're my bitch. I am your fucking sovereign. You do what I say.
Contracts?
Contracts was for
No, I
making
think
deals. Summer allowed you to manipulate emotions somewhat.
I think it might be summer he's thinking of.
I mean, you could certainly go spring and summer.
What about winter?
It's ice control.
Spring and
Not
winter.
sure.
Fucking.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I'm gonna look up summer. It might be what you want. Okay, so flicker fly. That just makes light. And
No, flicker
feels
flies is
subtle
it's
stirrings of emotion
yeah.
of your choosing. Those that take advantage of this emotional resonance enjoy -1 difficulty. Okay. And Kindle, that's Malkavian Passion on steroids, the way it's written.
On fucking steroids. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean it isn't targeted any. It doesn't seem to be targeted at a person almost.
I mean, you can target it at with your realm, Aru.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you can target
So,
whatever. So yeah.
is this what you want to dip into as well, Craft?
I remember Saichi Kanner created the thing, you know, where I just go fuck with people's minds and stuff and be stealthy.
Yeah, I know it.
Like,
I grabbed a point of it.
Chicanery, I think. How do you pronounce that?
Chicanery.
Chicanery,
yeah,
yes.
Chicanery. Let's do that one instead, I think.
Okay.
And then 2 points in spring and that, and then I just use some XP to get like spring 3. I don't think I need any more than that to heal people.
Okay, so you could take levels in spring, chicanery, and summer. You would have enough XP to get some of the first powers for all of those. Because you're not going that high into them, right?
Yeah, I just need the levels for my stuff. Like I need the healing from spring, the sleight of hand stuff, like illusion stuff, trickery stuff from chicanery, and summer I probably want the passion thing.
So you would want 2 points for There we go. You would want 2 levels of summer for that. So, freebies, we assigned all of them. I think, yes, we did. So I'm gonna wipe that because that's good. So, 4 for taking summer to 2. How high do you want chicanery?
Hmm.
Okay. Fuck that for the moment. Spring, you're taking to 3, right? Okay, that's 16 so far. Dream logic makes people suggestible because it uses, well, it fucks with their heads, makes things. It doesn't mind control them so much as makes things feel or sound like they make sense.
It's a Bavarian fire drill.
Sure, whatever you say. So you probably want it to at least 3.
Yeah. It's the good stuff.
Okay, so that's another 12. So that's 28 XP so far by my count. Do you want any other realms? Maybe pop actor to 5 so you can actually use it on strangers.
Wait, what?
Actor, the closer you are to the person, the easier it is to target them with actor.
Unless you have 5 actor, and then you can just do total strangers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they have to be there. You can't fire at the person who broke into your apartment, is the example they use.
Correct.
So essentially, if you don't know the person that you're fucking with, you can't really fuck with them.
You have to have at least some kind of idea of who it is, even if it's just that guy.
You're confusing
across from
2
me.
different things. Actor scales based on how close to them you are. In order to target an enemy, you need actor 4. Otherwise, you will need to spend glamour to make up the difference.
Correct.
Which is why I'm saying you might want to take it higher. And you have XP to work with.
Usually the actors 1 through 3 are actually just really good for trying to buff friendlies most of the time.
And keep in mind, actors is not the same as Fae.
Yeah,
Correct.
I know that.
You have 22 XP left. You need to put them somewhere.
Yeah, that would be 21 to get actor to 5.
We will shuffle things around. You bought prop up with freebies. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay then. Good. So, you would essentially be taking actor up to 5 with freebies and the starting that and prop to 2, so you'd be buying the 3rd and 4th level of prop, which would be cheaper. So 6 and 9 would be 15. So 43, you have 7 left by my count. Okay, you could buy up something that might be useful. What would
some
be
more
good?
etiquette. Some more investigation. Like 1 dot in investigation, 1 dot in maybe etiquette. And then 1 in performance, and that's 6.
Okay, we can do that. And that takes you to 49.
Yeah, that's 49.
Okay. I
Then the
think
thing I hate.
yeah, we have that. Because we didn't do the antithesis yet. We did the threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you've written it down somewhere. You can write it in the notes. So two more things. The antithesis and what your mortal life was like. So let's start with what you were before you were a changeling. How did you start out?
Can I just say butler?
Or why not?
Really? Not feeling creative right now.
Not at the moment. So, one more thing. What house are you gonna be from? Because you have that pesky title.
Yup. I guess I'll be the same house as Allied.
Okay. There we go. Then you start with 4 banality instead. And the antithesis. So what do you guys think?
Kill everyone.
Bad, epic bad.
No, it was going so slow. I'm not sure I even remember exactly what the character concept here is.
Yeah.
We can go with something like being cruel to people, not necessarily harming them, but having to be cruel to them for whatever reason. Thoughtscraft. Taking you 60 seconds to answer every single question. You're killing me here.
I was being serious. I'm not sure I remember what his character is about.
I'm taking penalty points like a motherfucker over here, please.
I'm thinking, which is, I mean, being cruel sounds like something my character would hate. He does love helping people. But
Actually, I
like
have a better idea. Casual cruelty. Or cruelty without realizing that you're doing it. If you do something and it turns out that you hurt someone's feelings, then you would eat penalty. If it was, something like, oh shit, I didn't even notice what kind of horrible person am I kind of thing.
Yeah, that sounds much better than just being cruel. Because, Bogans still can be cruel against their
Yes.
enemies.
Just make sure to write all of this down somewhere so we don't lose it. And I think that finally covers everything. What else do we need to figure out about the freehold in general?
Did we end up deciding where it would be?
I put it on the baseball field.
Cool. Okay.
For now, at least.
Okay.
We should take up the job of being the manager of the people that give food out.
You evil soul. Okay, your vampire contact. Did you have any particular wishes for what kind of person that should be or who that should be? So I'm hearing a big fat no. You don't give a fuck.
No, not really.
Yeah,
Not
not
personally.
really.
Okay. There's a Malk that visits
than-
once every 4 months or so.
Hey, Mel, nice to see you. The fuck are you doing increasing their emotions? I could kiss you.
Oh, God.
There's literally one Malk in this city based on the dice rolls, and he's the most respected person ever. It's like a neonate too, like 1 strength, 10 respect, 10 concentration of power. Single neonate Malk.
At least it's not a bunch of fucking fledglings with a lot of
Oh no, that's the
respect.
Tremere who have all the demon names.
Right, yeah. Right! The Tremere have like 2 strength or something and 10 concentration?
No. No.
Sorry.
If they had that, then they wouldn't be that big a problem. They have 8 strength and 1 concentration.
Right. They have a bunch of shitty neonates running around who have all of the demon names. I forgot about that.
So just imagine like 3 or 4 copies of both Nietzsche and Bacon sitting in the library. I mean, should we? I mean, the Lord might be watching, but you know, let's fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah,
Good God.
makes sense.
Start to chant, fuckers.
Greatness.
Yeah, the Toreador and Nosferatu are pretty much in a war with each other. Based on the rolls. And everyone else is at best average respect. Those that aren't in the shitter. The only person that is... Oh, you might not meet the Malk. Oh shit. The Malk might actually be the prince based on these respect rolls.
We have the first neonate prince, everybody!
Slams someone
this is
against
why
the
there was a civil
wall.
war.
Slams someone
Many
against
campaign-
the wall and just goes, the tarot says that you should stop it right fucking now. Have a nice day.
Many kids, it gets more and more insane by the minute.
Look, I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself.
You're the devil.
I got to add to the chaos very well.
You're the fucking devil.
I'll have you know I'm not a Satyr. I'm a Puka.
I literally have a list with demon relative strengths divided up by house. So, the malefactors that the Tremere have, it's the biggest house they have access to. So, strengths 9, 10, 4, 1, 6, 2, 6. So, 2 overlords. Malefactor ones. Have fun.
That was great.
Really, if the luck says Snake Eyes and the Tremere start to chant, please kill them all for me.
You're going out to find out what to do with so many demons.
The good thing is that the strong ones require a fuck ton of effort to summon, so it's something people will be able to sense and hopefully stop. Shitty. it's actually the like 1 and 2 rolls that are the most dangerous, because those are like basic fall and you can just summon them almost at will. Those are the ones that suck.
Full beans.
Okay, oh, what else, what else? Any questions, anything we need handled before we wrap this up?
Doesn't feel like it.
Let's make sure we got the pooled backgrounds correctly. So, everyone, one by one, Epic, how many are you committing?
2.
2. Allied, you are committing 6, right?
Yes, boss.
Okay, Craft.
DOS.
Okay, 2. Nyaxi.
2.
And Aru?
4.
Okay, let's count it out. 7, 13, 15, 17, 21. Freehold says it has 21 spent. Let's make sure. So, 10, 15, 20, 21. So police are like the officers that come to keep an eye on the baseball match, and you sometimes give them tickets or something, is what I'm hearing.
I suppose so.
Yep. Goodwill is always the important part in getting influence.
Craft, pick a name with that picture. Benjamin the Butler. That's that.
Yes. I was about to say, there's already a name.
You need to add it
I was
here
waiting.
as well.
It usually changes itself, you know.
No, it doesn't. Not in this
No,
shit.
it doesn't.
Ah.
Just so you know,
shit.
just in case it matters, I did just in case make sheets for all the demons on the Elder's side that she or.
Oh my gosh! I just realized one of my favorite ways to do things. I wonder what should I do with these extra baseball tickets? I'll just burn some. Right in front of a fan's face.
Just okay. I have these spare tickets. Casually takes out letter. Oh, almost all gone. Oh, so sad.
Why are you? Why are you? Why?
The management sends its regards.
Oh! I know a better one. I know a better one. So, whoever gets...
You are a fucking
Sells the-
Fomorian. You're gonna get shanked.
Whoever sells the most hot dogs today is going to get free tickets and a holiday day off. Oh! That's unfortunate. We're out of hot dogs.
Oh, God.
Christ. Fuck.
Wait, and there's only one hot dog left. Oh wait, I sold it.
Toss it into the crowd. Better go catch. Oh no, someone. Oh, they're taking a bite. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh.
See best ways to do things.
So, Allied. Important question. Relationships with vampires. What kind of policy have you been pursuing?
What kind of policy do I have with vampires?
Yeah, given that you have...
Mind your business.
Mind your business?
It's mind your business, and we won't interfere with you on purpose. It's a live and let live type thing. If that makes sense. Like,
Oh,
you
look,
can go
it's...
be, you know...
Oh, it's the new year. Reset the counter. The first unit that fucks with us gets sent back staked. The rest we kill. Toss them into Bellfire, boys.
You know, pretty much, like, it's a, yeah, that can work.
Given that I
Well, it's
rolled
also-
a 1 for the overall strength of the city, I think they're mildly worried about you still being here and not having suffered in the recent fighting.
Hold on, what'd you say?
The overall city strength
my-
is at 1. They are
The overall
probably
strength of the city is a 1.
they are probably mildly worried about you still being here in the middle of their territory and untouched by any of the troubles they've had.
You know, I'm wondering if that strength, if the elder who's walking in could take on the entire city at once and win.
Might.
Not necessarily.
They might be
Wait,
able
are
to
we in
pull
the
How
off.
smart some of them are.
We're in the middle of the battleground between the Toreadors and the Nosferatu? Or do you mean banality-wise?
No, we're talking about the city in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, we're in the middle of the battleground. Oh, well.
I mean,
Remember, the Toreadors and the Nosferatu are warring against each other.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
city
Look,
has more or
we-
less been stripped of all its subholdings, like smaller towns that would normally be satellites of a place like Atlanta. So it's pretty much, you know, a teetering princedom. it's right on the
Look.
fucking edge.
That's why there's a
Live and
map.
let live.
It's like
Fuck with
Toulouse when you were in charge, Allied.
No, because I have people constantly trying to fuck me with that, even though I gave an unreasonable
Do you think they are
demands.
trying to fuck each other? The Nosferatu and Toreador are literally trying to shag each other in the streets when no one else is watching.
Just casually walking down the street, see that happening. Good day to you two. Hey.
This is why I'm around. So if the vampires charge at us, I can turn the entire place into flame.
Well, then they would be breaking the nap, and we can't have that. The non-existent fact that we have applies to everybody except assholes. In which case, fuck those guys.
Which actually brings me a very, very quick question, by the way. Same ability as before. Target is the air in a certain location. Scene 2 or 3. How many successes do I need to turn it all into flame?
I think the volume is determined by the quantity of successes you rolled. It gives examples like you can make.
Yeah, but
torch
scene
with
is
3.
also meant to determine volume of things. At least when applied to things like air.
I will look into it. I have no fucking clue after all of that. I will
Does anybody?
try and remember to read into that a bit and figure out what my ruling would have to be on that.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, though, it would probably be something like you can't use it to focus damage on a single human-sized target. What you can do is burn like a dozen ghouls rushing at you and a vampire at once.
Yay! That's exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, it would
Basically, like throwing them all.
yeah, it would probably end up working like that.
I mean, I kind of figured doing a single target would be kind of hard. They would just have to kind of be in the area I affect. So,
If you're using it to attack her, it would.
yay for Nature 5. Affect the elements themselves.
Yeah, level 5s are stupidly strong, but they're also shinies that, unless you have a plan for how you're going to use them, you probably
All
shouldn't
right,
pick up.
you don't have actor. That's right.
I intentionally did that. I have to
Yeah.
think more creatively. I have neither actor nor fey. I do have props and nature to 5.
God damn it.
Burn people. You
Be
burn
so
your
dearly.
surroundings.
Piss on the Elysium to assert dominance.
I'll have you know that I go where I wish. I need no need
Oh
to
my
assert
fucking
my own.
god, I'm just imagining Allied walking in with 2 werewolves in Krynos right behind him. Walk up to the prince, kick him off the throne. I'm the prince now, bitches.
Honestly, the prince has to break the NAP before I can do such a blatant action. But once he does, well,
the first fairy prince of the vampire world occurs in Atlanta.
This is the real reason there's an elder. There's a 1,000-year-old elder here.
I'm just doing them
It's
a favor,
actually a
right?
Toreador Justicar.
Guys, I love this. This is great.
We managed to roll up the worst possible combination for the vampire city.
It's fine. It
Well,
could
we
have been
actually have-
worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse. They could have been strong enough to wipe us out. For the vampires, it's utter shit because the freehold is strong enough to stomp them out if we really wanted to.
hold on, wait. Does that mean there's a chance that Toy might try to win our favor to help in their war?
Toreador won't
Probably.
know
Because of how
about you.
he is.
If they could, that's why it matters who your contact is actually, because there are gonna be factions like in any vampire city, and here it looks like it's gonna be spicy. So who is your
no one has
contact
enough power to
matters.
get a leg up.
I vote our contact is the prince himself, the Valkavian.
You're assuming I'm gonna put him in charge, but there is a chance I will. I will.
I mean, you're right. You don't need to put him in charge, but the current economic situation seems favorable to where we put a loving and warm-hearted individual in charge of the city.
I'm gonna need to
Read
roll
a
to
humanity
see where.
bastard who just happens to be a fucking.
I'm gonna need to roll randomly to see if the Malkavian is actually a decent guy.
He visits, but he's still a terrible person. Just normal vampire things.
Honestly, if you want your contact to be the prince, you can just say that you have a line to the prince, or like to his seneschal or something like that. And whoever that ends up being, I will make that your contact. You have a
It's up
red
to you, Ally.
phone.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
What if a line to the seneschal? Honestly, that's probably a better decision than just having a line straight to the prince.
Yeah. Wouldn't the prince get in trouble to some degree if he had a?
Why the fuck would the prince get in trouble?
Yeah, the prince
I
can do
don't
what
know,
he
it'd be
fucking
for-
wants in this city.
I mean, I'd rather have the prince in all honesty then, because at least then, like,
Yeah,
it's the
this is-
prince. He
You know,
just kind
that would make a funny situation. The prince is the prince because he has the support of the freehold, and he has the support of the freehold because he's the prince.
It probably wouldn't be a public thing, because trying to use other supernaturals to keep vamps in line is not a... The other cities
It
would
doesn't
keep this
work.
one alive. They would get ripped
Usually,
apart.
the only time that using other supernaturals with vampires has usually worked is because other supernaturals they needed help from the other supernaturals to help take on others.
Use
Not
the freehold
usually.
to use the freehold to eliminate the chantry that turned infernalist and summoned like 5 overlords in the space of a week.
Yeah, that actually might be a thing that they could try.
That's
this live and let live policy is how I've survived so far.
I am so happy about your policy.
that and
Thank
the
you. It lets me have a
alliance
place to
by
live.
marriage with the nearby Wendigo sept that sends you bodyguards.
I mean,
That
they're
had
not
nothing
happy.
to do with it.
They're not happy with the policy, but I mean, it's my land for now. We're not wed yet.
Yep, and then I remember that we actually have a pseudo contact with allied sleeping with the enemy.
Literally with the enemy.
Not real contact. They don't give a shit about us. But you know,
It's like, at this
technically
point,
they
we
talk.
basically the fucking shadow hand in the Camarilla politics in the city. It's fucking amazing.
You know, the city
Everybody thinks they're
probably the city wouldn't have been this weak until, you know, last several months, where it steadily started, you know, teetering. So if you wanted to try and, you know, throw your weight around, in theory you could try. You would have enough. I mean, the freehold is big enough and there would be enough changelings to pathing around there that you could at the very least be a paper tiger due to numbers, etc.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as I said, like, unless somebody's dicking with us, I see no reason for us to, you know, go out of our way and step on other people's toes. That's the very
Honestly, if that's your policy, I can actually imagine us having a direct line to the prince for that. It's like you're talking to the prince as it stands. It's like, hey, we'd rather keep things civil between us because of one reason. For one reason or another, it's like, I'd rather we keep things civil. So why don't we talk to each other so that we don't end up stepping on each other's toes and causing more problems?
I just like the idea of, like, the first night meeting is just like, a city. He's like, yes, who are you? I am somebody you should worry about. Why? Well, we got like 50 plus fae and werewolves. And your city's on fire. Alright, let's talk.
You know, the mists would fuck them, so they wouldn't be able to remember any demonstrations of your powers. So it's probably...
So if I created a wall of, like, trees, the mists would fuck them over on that.
Once the trees are there, they would be real trees, Epic. They wouldn't remember you creating them, or they would rationalize it, or their brains would just, you know, short circuit on it, because the mists would fuck that part out of it. It edits. It's a built-in masquerade.
Exactly as I thought.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, there would probably have been a group sent in the past to, you know, check on who's there, what kind of supernatural it is, and also to tell them that they need to pay a tithe or something, and then those groups would come back, and then they would send, you know, like a punishment expedition, and those would probably get slaughtered by the sanctity, etc. And at some point it would be like a lone vampire hat that his guy's like, can we talk, please, or something?
And at that point, Allied,
The game.
at that point, Allied and his changeling retinue walk out, and they have a contract all drawn up, and it's like, here you go, just sign this, and then this.
I mean, between all of us, I think I do actually have contract and,
Solid,
no.
I think.
Malkavian advisor furiously whispering into the prince's ear, no.
It's not smiling.
It's not even whispering. It's just he has his hand over the ear as if he was, but he's just yelling, "No! The
prince is just kind of like, well, I mean, they haven't caused any problems. I'm just,
I mean, if you came out with a contract, they might just assume that you were like a demon.
Okay.
Hey, they might not be wrong.
They're just auspexing me. Which one of them is the Infernalist? None of them are. What the fuck's going on here?
Oh no, your auras are definitely not human. They would be able to tell that something is fucking off.
I mean, I don't even look human. I have the eyes and the seeming, tongue twister. So, yeah. This is shaping up to be a hell of a city to partake in.
Yeah, after you arrive at an understanding to not fuck with each other, probably a few wards against Fae appear around the freehold to see if you know, jump when you stumble across one. Premier Regent nods in understanding. Those cunts.
And at that point, then there's suddenly no more Tremere Regent because he got assassinated by werewolves.
Just go outside, stumble. Oh, it's a war. Just immediately.
There probably wouldn't be. they would have enough of a chantry to have a ward versus Fae and werewolves running in this city.
Yeah.
Luckily, the Wendigo are certainly capable of picking their battles, though there is a certain amount of once the marriage is solidified, then we will call the packs and we will launch our crusade, yes? Yes, we will, won't we? Yes, my lord, I'm glad you agree, yes!
I'm just over there nodding my head with no understanding as to what the fuck they're talking about. Yes, of course. We'll put. Yeah. I lean over as Epic. Middle management, what are they saying? They want to have a lovely dinner with the vampires. Oh, that's great. Yes, thank you. Yes.
At that point, I look pointedly, it's like, no, that is so entirely wrong.
What? You think you can beat me? My lies are great.
You're also unseelie. That's already a mark against you.
Yeah, you're both unseelie, and you're not immune to my lie detection power. So fuck you.
I'm almost immune. I have difficulty 9 on
Here
you.
with danger sense, smiling and looking good.
I thought it was
What do
a
you mean you have
contested
difficulty
roll.
9? I turn it into a simple contested roll. It doesn't matter what other things you have, because of the because remember I'm Gwendolyn. I get perception kenning to detect lies.
It's weird. Changeling is particularly bad about specifying exactly what they mean in a lot of their descriptions, but we're gonna, until we decide otherwise, essentially, we're gonna, by default, treat it as contested roll for now.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Kale use that sort of notation to denote that that's a difficulty based off of someone else's stats, but...
I just realized something here. I believe it's courtiers by nature about that was to like try to bring people to peace and stuff, correct? I'm trying to find where I see.
That's what the search function is for.
Alright, so we're done?
Yeah, social peace and harmony allied. And yes, we are finally done. Holy crap, I'll try to make sure all the NPCs are ready for next week, because we might actually play. It's not for sure yet, but we might actually be able to play. Oh Christ, with that I'm gonna end the recording. Bye fuckers.